It's always weird coming back to a game after a whole weekend. It feels like so much time has passed. Yo, let me see you back it up. I'm good, thanks. Hi, Rasky. How did the runs go? I was watching, I was lurking, and then I had to go and have dinner, but I saw that you were doing some more Resident Evil 1 runs. How did it go? How did it do go? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good, thank you. I had a really nice weekend. Didn't really do too. Oh, I went to the shops. I went to the shops after they've now recently reopened, which was lovely. Did I not say Tomb Raider? What did I say? Yeah, guys, if the game's too loud, just let me know. I'll sort it. I'll sort it. I said Resident Evil, did I? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I've got Resident Evil on my mind because I was thinking about the new demo that's coming out, and I don't know if I'm going to play it. I did hear that that Ethan has had a personality bypass, so he's more of an interesting protagonist. So I don't know. I'm curious. I went to the shops. I did. Hi, Richard. How are you? Thank you for joining this evening. I I because we've all been in lockdown, haven't we? So it was really nice to get out and about. 5:55. And I bought some clothes. I bought some bits and bobs. I didn't get sub 21, although I did get some gold splits for the first two levels, so the sum of best is now hardly below 21. What do you mean he got character progression? You mean he got like a tattoo or something? Apparently he reacts to stuff more now, so he's like... He's just nice, like he's a nicer person to... There we go. Oh, Norwegian, thank you very much for the follow, welcome. Sorry, Rasky, also, I'm not very good with speedrun lingo, so you're going to have to explain that to me a little bit. Norwegian, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nice to meet you. Are you a big fan of Haunting Ground or horror games in general? Hello, hi, come on in. Pull up a chair. Okay, so it sounds like she's coming, so I'm just going to pause it very quickly. Mistake, how's your day been? I was asking you. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting some stream related stuff out. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. You are? Oh nice, have you this is a blind playthrough. I've never played this before, so I must admit I don't know a lot about it, but I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and I've wanted to play it for a really, really long time. Out of 10, what do you give the game? I want to get a time below 21 minutes. I have split my run into 3 segments. The sum of my best segments is under 21. I haven't... Right, I get you. Got you, got you. Well, it was interesting to watch. It's always fun to watch Tomb Raider. It's always a good time. What run did you do, Rasky? Took a nap. Now I'm ordering lunch, so I can't complain. Yo. Tomb Raider 1 X. Tomp. I've never understood why it was called Tomp. Ever. Any percent? Yeah, what was the percentage? See, that's the one thing I do know. What percentage was it, friend? Is the game a bit loud? I don't know. Okay, so we are now being pursued, and just to catch you up, Norwegian, we are being pursued by Daniela now. This is the section we're at now. She's really cool. Everybody in the chat is a big fan of her. She's a big fan. Any percentage, but only the Egypt level. Yeah, it's like some event going on at the moment, X. You might have heard of it. It's Board Raider or something. Good to hear. I played this a lot in the PS2 era. Nice. Yeah, I never had it. I learnt about this game about 10 years ago. I saw it on YouTube and I was like obsessed. I was like, oh my god, I need to play this game. But I just never got the chance to play it. And I was meaning to for like honestly like 10 years. And
Huey.
Yeah, it's oh yeah, I was supposed to listen to see if she sounds like she's saying Kiwi.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, she's just saying come on now. She's not going to say it. But I really wanted to play this game for like 10 years, and I'm so happy to be finally playing it. Jungle changed the colour of his name. Hi Jungle, how are you? Rocking some pink. Yo, nice. You're quite into speedruns, aren't you, X? Actually. if I remember right. You're quite into your speed runs. Is this someone I can interact with? No. So we kind of got a bit stuck last time we were playing, because we kind of run out of options of where we needed to go. There was the big greenhouse from Angel of Darkness, I remember. We've got that. I don't want to keep going over this elephant's trunk.
Come on.
That's good. Must be one of my favourites on PS2. Really? I mean, that's great.
Come on.
Huey doesn't like this room either, which is really, I don't like. Come on.
Come on. Thank you.
But yeah, no, I'm a massive horror fan anyway, sort of survival horror, really into my horror games, so it's just made me realise that there was a lot of horror that I never actually played, and I think I should definitely try and play as much as I can. So it's been really nice to play this one. Are you a fan of any other horror games? Ghost Snapper, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing this evening? Thank you. Name colour. Yeah, your name for me is Pink. Huey is like, dude, what? Huey. Have I played the Clock Tower series? No, and that is actually another series that I would love to play. I have Clock Tower 3. I literally have it, look, right here next to me. Hang on. Clock Tower 3, which is very similar to this. I know it is, the gameplay and the sort of running away, being pursued, and I have always wanted to play it, but I just never got around to doing it. But even the older Clock Towers, like, whoa! Oh my god, our raid? Excuse me? Let's see them sour pleases in the chat, guys. The cat jams, let's see them. Thank you so much for the raid, Ghosty Naps. What was you playing? Yeah, so I really want to play the old Clock Tower games as well. I used to, again, I saw a lot of games on the internet when I was younger, but just never had the chance to play them. Worms 4, but that's the most scary game. So you wouldn't believe this. My friends all bought Worms 4 and never talked to them about it. So they know the meme, X, is what you're telling me. Yeah, I like horror games. Nice. What's your favourite? Okay, what's your all-time favourite horror game? This was actually going to be Clock Tower 4 first. Oh, I never knew that. That's really cool. Just a natural thing they got to play together. Oh, maybe we should introduce him to Sip so he can leave us alone. Just a natural thing.
Good
oh,
boy.
Yeah. Doing good. I figured I'd pop in and see how it's going. Well, it is a pleasure to see you. Thank you for dropping by. But got renamed Haunting Ground since Capcom did not want to confuse people with Clock Tower 4 and Resident Evil 4. Absolute fair point. I can see the influence, because then Clock Tower 3, like, because the original Clock Towers were point and click, weren't they? Oh my god, that's my reflection. That was kind of scary. But then Clock Tower 3 became this kind of, like, this style, didn't it? Okay, this is what I mean. I'm a little bit stuck. No, they just bought it because it's cheap and fun. Yeah, Worms is cool if you play it with people. I think I played it offline by myself. Jonah! My raid came in late. I was playing a little Call of Duty. Nice. Did you do well? How did it go? Okay, Daniela is close, I think. Let's get Huey back in here.
Come on.
Oh, that's not Huey.
Come on.
Where's he gone? Come on, Huey. I need you. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Oh, there you are. Come on. Come on, good sir.
Come on.
We have places to go. Why are you walking so slow? Do you need
Come on.
chicken? Do you need some chicken?
Come on.
I want to shut this door, so if you could come through, that would be fantastic.
on.
Good boy. Capcom Underground Plants. Yeah. Jonah. This must be my favourite horror game. Also love PT, even if it's just a little demo. Yeah, I never got a chance to play PT because I never had a PlayStation, but I watched, again, another one that I watched, and I really liked the look of it, so It's a shame. I know that there was a way to play it on PC that somebody sorted out. Can Huey get through closed doors? No. What happened? Why did we scream? I don't know. Who screamed? Also want to check out Silent Hill games at some point. Okay, I'm a massive Silent Hill fan. They are a series that I've played and I know quite a lot about. I love the lore of Silent Hill. And could talk about Silent Hill forever. I have actually been thinking I really need to do a playthrough of Silent Hill again, but I am trying to currently go through games that I've never actually played before. That's kind of like a new series that I'm trying at the moment. Do you need... What? Why do you keep crying? See, look, we're kind of stuck, guys. We're in a bit of a pickle.
Go, Huey.
Maybe you can explore?
Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
What does this say? Oh, no, I wanted to read it from the beginning. The female is raising an oil lamp. Okay, oil lamp is highlighted. A blue flame burns brightly from its tip. It's almost like she's guiding you deep into the painting. So we're looking for an oil lamp, I guess. We don't have that. Oh yes, I did. I got hit. Yes, the glass fire. Yeah, we got hit by one of the wispy things. Yeah. Mistake doing science. Science! I've not played any of them. People tell me to stay away from the HD remaster if I want to check them out. Unfortunately, the HD remaster was the first way that I ever got to experience them because it was the Xbox 360 era, and that was kind of the era where I was able to go out and like buy games with money that I had got myself. You know, I didn't have to rely on my parents buying me video games, which is kind of why PS2 and PS1 era horror I haven't got a lot under my belt. But obviously the 360 I jumped straight in. But I am gonna send Huey into the room, and we're looking for an oil lamp, guys. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. But yeah, massive fan. Yeah, do stay away from the HD remasters because I've since played the PlayStation version and it is superior, 100%. I managed to pick myself up a physical copy of Silent Hill 2 as well, and I'm very proud of it. The booklet in it is beautiful.
Go!
Is there anything in this room, Huey? I need to avoid this thing. Because she's close, I think. Because there's no music. Huey's very uncomfortable. Yeah, massive. I absolutely recommend Silent Hill 1, 2 and 3. I played all of the other Silent Hills except Silent Hill 4. I would say 1, 2 and 3 are the ones that I really recommend, however. No oil lamps in here. Thank you for contributing some oranges towards the goal. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I love the masks on the wall. They're wicked cool. They are pretty cool. I thought you might like them. Almost some paintings of Resident Evil 1. Yes, I do. There is definitely a Resident Evil vibe in this game. That era, when you have independent money, it's very true. You're able to play what you want, you know, and buy what you want.
Go, Huey.
Oh, you found something. I'll say good boy.
Good boy.
Rumours are they're making 2 new Silent Hill games now. Yeah, they probably are. I feel like with Silent Hill I've kind of I've lost hope, unfortunately, that they're going to be any good. Which is a big shame, but it is what it is. The series has been in decline for a while.
Go, Huey.
So, is this the lamp, maybe? There's a statue clasping at an oil lamp. The wick of the flame is unlit. So we're looking for some sort of thing to ignite it.
Go, Huey.
But I don't have anything. It wouldn't be in here because these are my items, like, but these are my... So we're looking... So we found the oil lamp, but really we're looking for some sort of... like, lighter or... No, I don't want to save the game. Sorry. There are like zombie sounds everywhere. Can you hear it like surrounding you? Make me dab. Thank you very much, Ghosty Naps. I don't know what you mean. Me like masks? Impossible. I'm very
Go,
confused.
Huey.
Is there anything out here? Why are you crying all the time?
Huey.
I think there'll be a soft reboot. Yeah, potentially. I mean... Oh, a flame. Can we take the candle? Potentially. I mean, it would be nice if they could do like a Resident Evil Capcom approach and just sort of give it a... We can't even pick this up. And maybe take it from the top, but go back to basics to what made psychological horror so powerful in the first place. Thank you very much for contributing some oranges, X.
Go, Huey.
This feels like a labyrinth, you know? Can I take this? Nope. I need flame, please. Silent Hill Marathon Wenky. I would like to do a Silent Hill Marathon, but I do feel like I've played Silent Hill quite a lot on stream. The one I haven't played a lot is Silent Hill 4. I've never played Silent Hill 4. And I feel like it's not right of me to call myself a call myself a horror video game fan if I haven't played a lot of video games. So I don't know. I want to play Silent Hill again. Silent Hill 2 is my happy place. Huey's very worried. Look at him. I can't take this. We'll figure it out. It's obviously some sort of like puzzle, I suppose. What's that sound now? There's water flowing in. I guess there's no way back now. Oh. Anything here? Oh, sometimes my emulator stutters. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, wait, this is a hiding spot. Okay, fab. I don't know. Let's go back in here, see if there's anything. I think they will make 2 remake games that Kitty will despise. If Konami ever remake... Okay, so Silent Hill 1, it could have a remake. It is dated visually. Maybe it could have a remake. Will it ever be as good as the original? No. But if they touch Silent Hill 2 and remake Silent Hill 2, that's like literally painting over the Mona Lisa. That's drawing a smiley face with a Sharpie on the Mona Lisa because that game is art and it must not be touched. That's how I feel. There's nothing in here either. Okay. Poor Manny. In the first one, you'll wake upside down in a Japanese cave. Ugh. The steak got hung up, her feet hung up in a cave, and she woke up hanging upside down in a cave. Was that in the game that you were playing, Mistake? Did that happen? I mean, I'm a little bit. Wait, let me read my my thoughts, comments. Maybe that will give me a sort of clue. The mirror light, she hates it. Oh wait, this door is different from the others. It has some sort of designer etched into it. It must mean something. That was the door we came through. It's that weird maid again. She keeps staring at herself in the mirror like she hates herself or something. I can't see why. Her skin, her eyes, her body, they all look fine to me. Oh well, blame society, I guess. Oh my god. This just keeps getting worse and worse. Not only am I stuck in this creepy castle, but now I've been shut up in some place that isn't even on any map. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. It's some sort of... There's got to be some sort of secret passage that we're not finding, and I'm assuming, as I say, it's something to do... Can I go up the elephant's trunk? No? Down the elephant's trunk? Okay, we have red doors. Huey really doesn't like that mammoth. We have the oil lamp but nothing to light it with. Water is flowing in. It's becoming dire, guys. Nothing on this balcony, which is odd and very unusual. Perhaps it's just like a hiding spot. We have the oil lamp here, but nothing to light it with. The door has been knocked off its hinges. What am I missing? Red doors that seem to lead to nowhere. But maybe if I open them, they connect somehow, perhaps? We have a note that tells you about restoring your calmness and other things. Is there a secret door I am missing? No, it's my very specific fetish that I told Rasky in private. Well, whatever goes on then in the DMs between you two has nothing to do with me. I've started to hear the sounds of water now, which is very concerning because I don't know about you guys. What did you guys notice the sounds of water before? What other games do you love other than Silent Hill? I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a massive, massive. I adore Resident Evil. It's one of my favorite series. Even though I've never played them, I do really enjoy the Clock Tower series. I love watching the Clock Tower series. I think they're wonderful. Oh my god! Who did this? Thank you, Anonchira. How are you? Welcome back. Thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. Thanks. Hi. Thank you. Only played 5 and 6. 5 and 6. People give them a lot of hate, but I don't dislike 5 and 6. I think they're good.
Huey.
I don't dislike 5 and 6. Of 6's campaigns, I wasn't a huge fan of Chris's campaign. It had some moments of goodness, but I feel like Chris's campaign was the weak one out of the... She just shuts herself in. There isn't anything in here. I kind of want to get hit by it. Because I want her to turn up. Because I feel like nothing's happened for a while. She's near, isn't she, Huey?
Go, Huey.
She left again. Maybe she's like watching us through the walls or something. That's why Huey's on edge. Maybe that's what all these noises are. You know, like around. Does she say anything about this? I think Fiona's in the walls. Like, I think she's peeking at us from somewhere. I kick it. 5 is one of my favorites. 5 was good. I mean, it's not your classic survival horror experience by any means, but I'm a fan of action horror too. Dead Space is one of my favorite franchises other than 3. 3 doesn't exist, but I really enjoy the Dead Space one, Dead Space 1 and 2. I've heard that the Wii 1 is really good as well. Resident Evil 8 looks amazing. I think I might get that. Did you play Resident Evil 7?
Come on.
By any chance? I love talking horror with people. I love it when you guys tell me all about like your horror games experiences and stuff. Alright, hit me. Where is she? Where is she, Huey? I want her to come. The fact that I'm making a lot of noise and it's been a while and she's not coming tells me that she's watching me from somewhere. Do I say anything about this open window? I'm so confused. This is very, very... I think this is the first time we've been stuck. Can I... Does it matter if I explore it from like different... interact with it from different... I don't think I have any... I definitely have no special items. This won't... Because, no, this can't work because what if you don't have any? It says it explodes on impact. No, it can't be. We want her to turn up. We do. We need her to come back. But should play 7 first, maybe. I reckon you could get away with not playing 7. From what I've seen, it seems to be its own contained story. However, if you can play 7, yeah, do it, because there are characters in it that you might not know who they are. So yeah, if you can, totally do. We out here simping. Look at the painting. Yeah, I did, and I know that it's going to be a blind playthrough. I know you know where to go, but the painting says that she's holding an oil lamp, and this is the oil lamp in question. But it does say a blue. It does have one of the blue luminescence on it. Oh, I wonder if that's why the blue luminescence are in here all the time. I wonder if I have to get one to follow me. No, I have not, but I've watched it on YouTube when it released. Nice, so you kind of have an idea. I'm gonna get a PS5, I get it free there. Yo, get that PS5. Can you light it for me? Yo! I mean, that's obscure, but... Okay. We've escaped! Maybe we softlocked something. Maybe we did. I gotta replay 7 before 8 comes out. Yes. I brought cashews. Yum! When I was at the store, I walked to buy some cashews, and your voice in my head was like, we need cashews immediately. We do. Cashews are like one of the best nuts, huh? They're like one of the best, I would say. I would argue, yeah, cashews are my favorite nut. What about everybody else? Are they nice? Puzzle Queen! Puzzle Queen! Dim, how are you? And Oaf, too easy for Oaf, Dim, how's your days been and how was your weekend? Sorry, I'll be careful with what I'm saying. No, that's absolutely fine. It's okay. I know it's easy to want to tell people not what to do and stuff, but I don't mind being stuck. I don't mind being a little bit stuck for a while. It's good. Gives me a brain workout. It was naff as usual, but it's over now. I mean, that's the main thing, isn't it? Where did Huey get himself to then? There you are. Hello, gorgeous. Come on, you.
Huey.
I'm telling you now though, guys, if the mummy gets up, I'm gonna cry. I'm incredibly allergic to cashews, so yeah, they're great. Oh no. Are you allergic to walnuts or just cashews? Guys, I bought a dragon fruit for the first time yesterday when I went out. Oh my god, I thought she was gone. When I went out for the first time, I bought my, I went to the store and I got a dragon fruit, which I really wanted to try for a really long time. Turns out they don't really taste of anything. And they're very weird looking, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. By themselves, I think cashews are the best, but I do like salted peanuts as well. Okay, some of the best cashews I've ever had are like honey. And I can't, they're from Marks and Spencer's and they're like honey roasted or something and they are just gorgeous. Okay, I can't interact with this. I feel like I'm being watched by a lot of things, you know? I bought a bad dragon too for the first time. What's the... Oh, dragon fruit. Not bad dragon. I love cashews. Yeah, cashews are lovely. I love cashews.
Go!
Is she here? Is she in this room? Is she just doing her own thing?
Go!
Why do you
Good
keep
boy.
flying? Oh, she's in here. Yeah, look, she's... Guys, let the simping begin. She's in the cage, look. Can you see her? Wait, is my camera blocking her? Oh, it is. She's in the... Yeah, you won't be able to see. She's in the corner of the room. You can't see what she's doing. She looks like she's cutting something. But that's why Huey's going nuts. I like that she kind of just does her own thing sometimes, you know? She's just like... Did you just try to kick the poor night bust? Hey, Oath, I would never do anything to offend anything to do with knights while you're around. Kick the statue, fuck it up. Do we think the Pissuri is watching you and like, excuse me, Rasky? Excuse me? How about banana chips? I love dried banana chips, yes. Oh. Okay, this reminds me of Silent Hill 3. You know, the boss fight you have with Alesta.
Miss.
She's here! Ah!
Huey!
Why did you yelp? What did she do to you? Miss?
Huey!
I can't remember where any of those hiding spots were now. I guess I could hide in this room. Let the simping begin, boys. Remothered is brilliant. X gifted me a copy of Remothered, actually. Very recently it was Remothered, wasn't it, X? Kitty, why you blocked the simp? I know, I'm in the way. She's got to prepare the roofie soup. Simp blocking. Yeah, Remothered, I actually have it, but I've never tried it. Simp blocker. Throw them shapes. There's flower rust. We need the flower rust. Oh my god, brackets drama. This reminds me of Mario 64. Yo, we simp. But when you jump through the painting, off she goes to go and do her thing. Come on, Huey.
Come on.
Let's let her go off and do her bits and bobs. Has the lighting got a bit dark now? It has a bit, hasn't it? She is a queen, guys. Alright, get your simping out of the way now. Come on, guys, give it to me. Tell me all about the simping. Let's hear it. Sorry, the sun's starting to set, so we're losing some of the natural light.
Leon!
Which remother do you have? Tormented father or broken porcelain? X, do you know? I'm not sure if... I mean, I don't think I've actually redeemed it yet, unfortunately, because I suck. But, X, which one was it? There will be a trilogy of the Remothered series. Oh. So, Mistake, you're a fan of Remothered as well, then? I like how she says miss, you know? Miss. I would wear them thighs like earmuffs. Oh my. Is this a mirror? Is it a mirror? Or is it an optical illusion?
Come on.
He can't find me. Huey, come here.
Come on.
She's coming back, I think. lots of luminescence in this area. Oh, okay. Glowing sun, radiant star, luminescent moonlight. Moon lit sun and star. Oh, look, it looks like some sort of code. Doesn't it? Glowing sun, radiant star, moonlit sky. The words from the title are highlighted in red. And there's blood on the wall. Okay, that'll probably be relevant later. I could do... Oh my god, what the fuck's that? Oh no! Oh, I don't like some of the images. She's coming! I heard her! No, wait, I don't want to go... I don't want to run into a place where I don't know where I'm going. I want to kind of get back. Oh, I dead-hearted. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way. Oh well, we're just gonna have to go with it. Oh dear, I fucked up. Huey, I need help really bad.
Huey!
Huey. Huey, fuck her up.
Huey!
We good? We good? Huey, can I get a little cheeky bite in though? Huey came in with me. Miss? Spank us, mummy. The simping has begun. I don't have anything to... Oh, I do, but I kind of want to save it for the boss fight. Excuse me.
Huey!
I kind of want him to bite her so that I can go through that door behind me. Oh, he missed.
Huey!
Yes. Can I get through? I can go through her. Okay, that's cool. You can go through. I'm very slow.
Huey!
Nice.
Huey!
She didn't look at herself. Huey, get her.
Help!
She didn't look at herself. What the shit? I'm gonna die, but it's okay. I can't see. Right, where was this place to hide? Miss? Oh, you can't hide in here when she's chasing you. Cool. This is a sick hiding space, though. Why can you not use certain hiding spaces? I don't understand.
Huey!
Yo, get juked. Sorry guys, I missed loads of chat as well. I'm so sorry. When they're chasing me, I sometimes miss a lot. That's the annoying thing, isn't it? Porcelain is the second game in the series. Oh, I see. Speaking my language. Morgie's here as well. Hi, Morgie. It was Porcelain. Okay, X. I'll have to try it if you guys really like it. I'll have to give it a go. Code Veronica who? Exactly. Morgie, how's your weekend been? Speaking my language mistake. A man of culture. Porcelain is second game in the series. Oh, okay. So it's really recommended by you guys then. All I could see on that grid was A. It's Miss Spanker's mummy. You're Fiona as a survivor and this queen as killer in Dead by Daylight. I think that would be really cool. I think that'd be really cool. Yes, with us. Oh no, Daniela, have fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun actually, Gabrielle. Thick Thighs save lives, but I want a good set to choke. Oh my goodness, the simping is getting real. We got panicked there, didn't we? It's RNG. No, so Gabrielle, again, okay, if you backseat one more time after last stream, I'm just going to ask one of my mods to ban you, okay? So you get one more chance now. If you backseat one more time, I'm going to ban you. And that's because in the last 2 streams now, you have backseated, even though I've asked you not to. So I think I've been really polite to you now. But if you backseat or give me one more tip, I'm just going to ask mods, you have permission to just ban, okay? The Dead by Daylight jukes are coming in handy, crouch in a corner. It's the first person view. That's what it is. She's too close, so it did not work. I see, okay. It was good. I played the village demo. Oh, how did it go? Was it good? Was it fun? But Gabrielle, if you want to hang out and have a chat, that's absolutely cool. Oh.
Huey!
She's back. Can you close the door? Oh, okay, whatever. Don't bother then. Close the door. Was it dope? Exactly. That spanking lady can backseat me any day. This queen is persistent. The thing is like, if you come in and you backseat, you don't know. I haven't asked for no backseat, and that's fine. But this person has literally backseated the last... Oh my god! Last 2 streams, even though I've been really polite. I'm a dinosaur, look.
Thanks Kitty Door, your Amazing SC streams. Go ahead and dob gay back ceiling chill out T Kitty model _101 hasta la vista.
Jungle, oh my god, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can we get some love for Jungle in the chat? Yo, this queen is persistent. She is. And thank you for saying my streams are amazing. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Huey, come on.
Come on.
Super good in my opinion. It's flicked me into wanting to buy the game. Oh, I mean that's like a whole new thing now. Then. Is she back in here? She's back in here. I'm so confused. Look at all the love for Jungle. Yes. I'm tempted to play the demo when it comes out. You know, the one that comes out on Steam. Definitely tempted to give it a go. Okay, let's just go back to the rooms we were exploring then, I guess. There is an awful waxwork figure, however, which I'm not... Wait. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, I threw one of my explosive things.
Miss?
Oh, she back. Oh, she there. Can I throw this in her face? That's so funny. I'm sorry. Right, I need to find a new hiding spot anyway, so...
Huey!
Let's run into the dungeon. This is going to be locked.
Huey!
Where does this take me, I wonder? Because it said I unlocked it earlier. Where is this? Wait, was that a hiding space? Quick, 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 quick. I have to agree on Resident Evil Village. It's 100% amazing. Is that because you played the demo? Before I kind of wanted to see someone else play it, but from the half an hour, geez, it was thrilling. That's so exciting. Is Ethan more compelling to watch now, or to play as, I should say? Hi, Derek. How are you? Lamau. Did you see her? She was like, how's your weekend been, Derek? She's coming to get you after kicking her pots and breaking them. I know. Whoop whoop, Heidi, Heidi. I'm good, lol. Good. I'm glad to hear it. You've just joined us in time. We are now being pursued by Daniela, who is certainly a persistent person. Is this the map, finally? Do we finally have a little sketch? Yo! Hang on, let me move my mic away from that when I drink. I just got a new PC, so I'm pretty stoked. Oh, nice. Is it a pre-built? I'm ready for Resident Evil Village now. Yo, yes, and congrats. Exactly. That's a huge thing. I'm looking into making some improvements to mine soonish. I think it's time. I can't stop eating the cashews. I know. Do you know what the saddest thing is when you realise that you're only supposed to have a handful of nuts like a day, and it's like, how the hell do you think I have the self-control to only have a handful, good sir? Okay, so this is just a big circuit. She made me jump. She actually scared the shit out of me.
Go!
If we die, we just saved it, so it's okay. I don't have any more of my things. What do I have, though? Craft it. I have a lot of these. What are these? What does this do? Metal used during the alch... So this must be like a component to make something else. I played the demo. I'm looking forward to playing the whole game now. Nice! Encounter. I want to save some for later days. Yes, put them away, Rasky. It is, but it's top of the line. Oh, really? Kicker. Kicker! It's got a 3... Wow, nice! Well, good for you. Congratulations. I'm glad that you've gone all out. That'll last you for a long time. Vampire Lady will stalk you like Mr. X did in Resident Evil 2. Probably. It sounds like that's the way they're going. Of course it's still a command. Ghosty naps. We definitely still love save for Metal Gear Solid. I love Metal Gear Solid. Actually, I still need to... I've watched Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, but never played them. Oh dear. Nice camera angle change there.
Chewie! Chewie!
Miss?
Chewie!
I'm actually scared to go in rooms because the imagery in this area is awful. I think she might have left us alone. I've put them far away so I can't reach them. Good. Huey just leaves when she comes back. It's my favourite command of all time. Aww. You can okay Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 on PC if you purchase on GOG. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's true. I started playing Metal Gear Solid 2, but I never finished it. I love the Metal Gear Solid series. I think they're brilliant. Stalker Lady coming after you. Some banger music. I know, it's a fucking jam. Emulator, of course. That's true. I have the PC version of Metal Gear Solid 1. Vibing while panicking. It's true. Everyone is simping over Lady Dimitrescu on Twitter. Damn, I know. Morgie, I know you were away from Twitter for a while, but the thirst is real. Oh, well, I'm glad you got a new PCI, Derek. That's really exciting, and I hope that it runs smoothly and stuff. I'm sure it will. Right, let's just do a little explore of this area. A strange symbol is written on the door. I wonder what it could mean.
Huey.
I need to open the door for Huey.
Come on.
A torn letter. Let's read it. Dearest Fiona, I write this in hopes that you have made it this far. Speak the proper words, words, to the three-headed dragon personifying fire. Doing so will calm the blazing flames which incinerate all and show you the way. What was the words? Moonlit, star, and there was one more, sun or something? Yeah, one of the best games that exists, gives me a lot of feelings. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is very good. It's a brilliant game. I want to get caught by her so many times, Lady Dimitrescu. I think most people are feeling like that. Sibylla Dimitrescu, most cosplayed character after Diva. I've seen a couple of Lady Dimitrescu cosplays, but I really like the vampire girl, the brunette one. I think she's cool. The words themselves and the name of the spiritual essence is what we call the memos torn off here. How do you speak to these heads? That's not what I wanted to do, Fiona. Its wide open mouth is very unsettling. Oh my god, guys, look, it's the dragon from Shrek. It's a three-headed dragon, but hey, it's a dragon. A statue grasping firmly onto an oil lamp. I know I've seen this somewhere before. Yes, I have too, so we need to find ourselves a little luminescent to come and fly into it, I think. A pillar of seething flames is spewing forth from the floor. There is something up above, but I would be burned alive if I tried to reach for it now. We need to turn the fire off then. Right, let's leave this room and come back in, because hopefully that luminescence that hit me will come in. Look, that's awful. That's fucking awful. That's like mannequin, like, fear for me. Or was it down this end and I have to bring it up again? It was down here somewhere, wasn't it? No. Oh, there it is. Come on, sir. I need you for something. Also love the... Is that Kingdom Hearts? Norwegian. Never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Mistake, you like Kingdom Hearts, don't you? Fuck. Now we're... A copy for copy remake. I know, it's just Shrek. Oh, okay. Don't hit it then, that's fine. That's cool, you can do that. Let's go get another one then, Huey, I guess. She's gonna be here. She's gonna come fuck up our day. I know it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is dope. Yeah, I never played Kingdom Hearts. Do you know what, guys? I think I'm starting to realise, now that I'm playing games that I've never played before, right? I'm starting to realise that the games that I have actually played is not a lot. I've watched a lot of video games on YouTube, Twitch, that sort of thing. But bloody hell, I haven't played a lot. I really need to up my game. Yo! A film reel. A wound roll of film that has already been exposed. I wonder what it's about. Yo, it's been exposed, guys. I should replay those too. Mistake, I think you have enough on the go right now. There is a doll here as well. It feels like they are watching me or something. It's really creeping me out. Fab. That's just what my waxwork figure... Huey, can you come here please? Because I'm bothered by these things. That's exactly what my waxwork figure fear needed to hear. Never enough.
Me.
She's here. Kingdom Hearts 3 was okay, but the first one is better. Always need to replay games. Yes, but you need to finish games, and that's a tip for you all. We must start to finish our games. What's wrong with Huey? Is he okay? The lady kicked him. No. Yes. I hear your no and I raise you a yes. I'm bad at finishing games. We all are bad at finishing games. That's why we need to get back in the habit of finishing video games. She's in this room. She's in this room. We need to get the fuck out of here. She kicks him, Jungle. That's why he yelps. I'm not. I'm great. I think the trick is to not have too many games at the same time. You know, what I usually... I mean, sometimes I don't always finish games I start. You can't go that way yet, love. I haven't unlocked it. What? Oh, she's still got that blade of glass in her hand, doesn't she? What games have you started and not finished? Well, recently, I mean, this is an example. I replayed Resident Evil 7, but I never finished it because it was starting to make me feel unwell. But I thought it was the first-person camera, but now I think about it, I don't think it was. I think I just came down with a virus because the next couple of days I felt the same and I hadn't played it. I started Metal Gear Solid 2, but never finished it, but that was off-stream. There's been a couple of games on stream that I haven't finished playing. Corpse Party, Lisa. And it's okay, it's fine if you don't want to finish a game. That's Undertale. I never finished that, but it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with starting a game, but I think the secret is don't start numerous games at the same time, because it's definitely like harder to finish them if you do that. There's a doll here as well. It feels like they're watching me or something.
Come on.
Its foster parents are dead. Oh my god. Yeah, there's loads of games that I obviously I don't finish, but I think if you start new games, it just sort of makes the backlog feel worse. The path is obstructed by water. I can't get through. Oh. Fab. We're not going this way then, Huey.
Go, Huey.
Unless you want to go for a swim.
Huey.
No? Okay.
Good
I'm
boy.
playing Persona 5 Strikers and Catherine's Full Body. I'm slow to beat those since I play some online games as well. Yeah, I feel like online games... what online games do you play, by the way? But online games can really, like, take up a lot of time. Because they're just easy to pick up, aren't they? They're just easy to say, hey, do you know what? I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to play it. Whereas starting, like, a campaign story playthrough is kind of hard, you know? Looks like I'm going for a swim. Okay, so I can't speak to the dragon. Rocket League, Overcooked, and Rainbow Six Siege. Nice! That's cool. I love Overcooked. I've played a lot of Overcooked in the past. I actually have worked with Team 17 in the past before. We streamed to the Steam store page a couple of the DLCs that they released, and that was a really good time. Team 17 they're a really great company. Rocket League, we play Rocket League sometimes on our commute. So on Saturdays, members of the community, we all play together, and Rocket League is a game that we like to play sometimes. Remnant from the Ashes, I don't think I've heard of that one. Okay, they have the number 4 on them. Let's read this. The right path leads to the truth, while the left path leads to deception. When the shroud of deception is lifted, the fog will fade and the hidden path will make itself known. O ye faithful flock, right these wrongs. If 3 truths exist, it must be so that 3 lies also exist. What the fuck? Can we kick these? There's 3 of these. Oh god, I'm scared. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Glowing star radiant. No, glowing sun radiant star luminescent moonlight. There's numbers on the side which makes me think that it's some sort of number puzzle for some reason. Remnant from the Ashes is like a co-op game with 3 players if you want. There are bosses on it and it might be hard. Oh, I've never heard of it. It sounds interesting. What sort of things do you do in it? Like Souls of some people call it, but oh, fire guns and co-op. Oh, well, it sounds really interesting. I might have to check it out. Sorry guys, I'm battling the natural light coming in through my window. Well, as you followed as well, Norwegian, you're more than welcome to join our Discord that we have. I don't really want to go that way because I know she's in a room near us, so... Did I pick up whatever this was? Torn letter? Yeah, I read it. It says that I need to say 3 words to the 3-headed dragon. The numbers on the lines highlighted in red must hold some meaning. Come on, think through it, Fiona. Yeah, that's what I said. I'll come back to that. No, actually, do you know what? I'm going to go back to it now. And I'm going to get... Oh, she's there. That was so loud. Yeah, Norwegian, if you want an invite to the Discord, just let one of my mods know. Mistake's one of my mods, there you go. If you want an invite, you're more than welcome. No, she's sick. We got a new comment sound, I know. She's gonna find me. What did I get stuck on? I need to bait her into a smack. Because I need Huey to hit her. Oh, fucking hell, Huey. Too slow. I can't open this. Who do I whisper to? Mistake, would you mind sending Norwegian a link to the Discord, please? You be giving me away there, look. I have a joke for you. Go on then. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Then crack each other up. Very good, Ghosty Naps. Very good. I haven't seen anywhere that we could potentially put our film in. Where are we? Where's our little cross? Oh, there. Let's have a little look at the puzzle. It was an excellent joke. Banned Napper. Morgie is banned too. Wait. So what did Fiona say? She said, the numbers on the lines highlighted in red must hold some meaning. The numbers on the lines highlighted in red must hold some meaning. Have I got to get my pen and paper out, boys and girls? Extravaganza egg joke. Quite. Indeed. Let me get a piece of paper. Let me get a piece of paper. Right, I got one. Is the extravaganza of egg jokes. Mistake, thank you very much for sending a link to my Discord. Welcome, Norwegian, if you're in. Okay. What could this be? What sort of chart is this? It could mean that you are looking at where it meets and that creates a number like 17, or do they add and it makes 8, for example, the M? Excessive banning spree. Banned. You're all banned. Joined. Well, welcome. You are more than welcome to come on in. We're usually in there chatting all day, having fun, talking about bits and bobs. So come on in. I will give you a roll right now, as I am doing a puzzle. I absolutely can. There we go. Yeah, and we play games and things as well. Like, as you start to get to know us, you might feel like you like to join. So yeah, welcome on in. Mistake is expelling us from the stream. We're only joking. She's gonna literally kill you. Thank you. No, thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, so the M is a 1 and a 7. The O is a 1 and a 7. The O again is a 1 and a 7. I'm seeing a pattern. Moo. The N in moonlight is a 3 and a 7. Or moonlit, I should say, not light, is 11 and 7. 3! Mistake's getting hard boiled. Mistake just hits us with the super ban. She just wipes chat. Moonlit missing G and H, the 7th and the 8th letters of the alphabet. Oh, Jungle's like thinking of this like big brain time. I hate numbers and maths things because patterns don't always, like, numbers. So people who know this stream know I'm like a dyslexic in maths, so patterns don't usually like show up to me like an alphabet pattern would. I always get worried as well when there's like a maths puzzle or like a number puzzle on stream, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look dumb. These two are the same. N, because they are both in the same word, which is a 3 and a 7. And the other one is star, which is the same as the sun. S, they share that in common, which is a 3 and a 4. 11 and a 4. 11 and a 4. Oops. And a 11 and a 4. Dabbing and banning fools. Just wait, loads more of funny yolks. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. Glowing sun, radiant star, luminescent moonlight. Maybe the fact that it's moonlit and not light, like maybe you have to finish that word. Artemis, geology, rococo, Assunta, metalled, chariot, and sprites. Okay, Artemis, I've heard of the word, but I don't know what it means. Geology is the study of rocks, I want to say. Is that right? Can I get a fact check on that? Rococo is a period. I don't know what Assunta is. Metalled? Chariot is obviously the thing that is pulled by horses. Sprites is like the little things. I fried my brain from Japan. Way, the moon was lit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because it says moon lit, we want it to say moonlight, like the title of the thing. So we need a G and a H. But there are more than one G. There's only one H, however. Isn't there? Is Artemis a Greek god? I don't remember. Yeah, I've heard of the word. It could be a Greek god, you know. So H is a 11 plus 0. And then there are two G's in geology, which would be 1 or 1 and 0. I mean, I've put it down, but I'm not really sure what the relevance of this is right now. I'm not sure how I would use this information anyway, because there is nowhere that I could like input it unless you can interact with it somehow. Artemis is the Greek goddess. Oh, there you go. What's she the goddess of? Brain is scrambled. Assunta is a name. Yes, but what does it relate to? There is blood on the wall as well. Okay, so we have that. We have a film reel. So I think what we should do is just do a little quick sweep of the building. I'm assuming that what will happen is I have to... like a cutscene will take over here so that I can speak to.
Good boy.
Yeah, she's in the area, isn't she, boy? I'm gonna hide. It's a bloody mess. It is. Nappa, this puzzle is too extreme. It is. It's a very difficult, extremely hard puzzle. Artemis is a goddess of the hunt, wild animals, and chastity. Yo. Fucking stocking up on the talents. What a queen. Let's do a little sweep of the building, boys and girls. Are the mummies relevant? Or the dolls? I don't know what they are. We have our water area, which doesn't do anything. How would the puzzle know if you figured out the word, though? I'm confused from that little picture. Yeah, that's the thing I'm saying. There doesn't seem to be anywhere you could, like, input any sort of, like, answer, you know? Are you playing on emulator or PS2? I'm playing on an emulator today. The right path leads to the truth, while the left path leads to deception. When the shroud of deception is lifted, the fog will fade and the hidden path will make itself known. See, I'm assuming that this means that once you can get into the door on the left and you can solve it, the path across the water is revealed and you can go across. That's just a guess, though. O ye faithful flock, right these wrongs. If 3 truths exist, it must be that 3 lies also exist. I want to write down those. There are 3 words as well, so I wonder if that's relevant to this. I can't seem to interact with any of this yet, so it's looking like really what we're going to have to do is run around and find out where we can use this film. I'm just writing these down in case like I look at it later and get an idea. Radiant star and luminescent moonlight. And the words that are highlighted are... Sorry, for anyone who's not sure, I'm just writing things down on a piece of paper. I'm not being rude and like not paying attention. I'm just writing things. Sun, star. It's one of the most expensive if you want it on PS2. I know. Price is extortionate. This looks like I'm trapped in like a room. I am. And there's like an opposite side. Can I interact with anything in here?
Come on.
She's back in here again. I need to get my breath.
Come on.
I got this as a kid and asked my mum if she could buy it and she did. Nice! So do you still have your copy?
Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
Actually, I wonder if there's like a hole in the
Go.
fence that I can't see but Huey can.
Go. Go.
Oh, look, there's a door. Oh wow, that was very hidden. Beautiful typewriter. Oh, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen anywhere to put a slot yet. Oh, a place to wash your face? It's somewhere. Nice. You should hold on to that. Oh, look, guys. Refined antimony. I wish I knew more about, oh god, what's it called? The thing that this is all based on. Alchemy. The three spiritual substances. A strange jumble of letters and numbers. I wonder if this title holds some deeper underlying meaning. Three spiritual substances. I feel like this is why alchemy knowledge would come in helpful here. This is obviously related to the thing in there, so... I wonder if relevance comes from highlighting the same letters in here. Oh, maybe you write out the words. Yeah, with the typewriter, maybe. But usually it's like a little slot. Oh. Yes. The three words, maybe you write it with the typewriter, maybe. You could be right, but we need to find the slot. The numbers indicate the number of red letters in that line like Sudoku. Yes. But what are the three words? I kind of want to save it before I do it because I think you only get like a limited go at it. Oh, good boy, Huey.
Good boy.
Is there any hiding spots in here? No. Okay, though. In regards to this, I don't think it's about what's highlighted, though. I think it's the numbers that we got from the other thing, maybe. First and second line. One letter, third line. Yeah, no, I know what was highlighted in the other room jungle, but I don't think it's necessarily just to do with what was highlighted. Or maybe it is. Yeah, I did think about putting it in the dragon's mouths. And I will try it, but obviously before there's been like a little letterbox. The three spiritual substances. Okay, in alchemy, what would three spiritual substances mean? Oh, actually, maybe it's what makes up a word. So, for example, 1 and 7. There were 3 1 and 7s, which is also in Mercury there. Let me see if that lines up with the rest of it. There was a 3 and 7. Oh no, there's not even a 3 and 7 around the outside. Odd. "11 and 7. 11 and 7, another one. So that would mean it would be like this. Y are you sleeping? M E E don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm not seeing any sort of like what the words could be. Be right back. No worries, Morgie. Can that fucking noise fuck off, please, in the background? Thanks. Trying to solve a puzzle here. Doing important shit. 3 and 4. See, the numbers around the edges are different in this one. I don't know. Nothing's jumping out to me immediately. Oops. You only get 10 goes at making plates as well, so ideally I would love to save it right now. So let's just do that, just so that we don't potentially soft lock ourselves. Let's just run here ever so quickly and do just like a safety save. Oh, I'm going to do it over this side just so that it's away from the others. Let's go and look at the original picture one more time. It just doesn't make sense that the numbers around the edge are not the same as in the other room, because oh, welcome back. Did you find the words in the bathroom tablet? No, we're still doing that puzzle jungle, my friend. We're still trying to solve it. Still, I have my little piece of paper. Kick it. Should we just kick it? Rasky, I've got my pen and paper, my trusty pen and paper out again. This is like Song of Horror all over again. Greg's radiant star luminescent moonlight. Let me also just write 0 0 4 1 7 0 0 1 1 1 3 7 11 11. Oh well, guess we have to stay here forever. The scary hot with the scary hot lady forever. A real tragedy, I think. Were the words mumbo jumbo in the other square if you follow them in the same pattern highlighted? Were the words mumbo jumbo on the other bathroom square if you followed the same pattern as the highlighted words are in now? Let me have a little look. I will definitely have a little look. I'm just making some notes to take with me to the other room. I've taken my notes. A stretch break? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll just do that now. Guys, if you've been sitting at your computer all day, I welcome you to do a stretch break with me. Obviously, you absolutely do not have to if you do not want to, but it's a nice reason to get up from your chair and just do a couple of stretches in your arms and legs. Stretch and neck like, yes, exactly, Alec. Gosh, sometimes necks can feel very, very tight, can't they? I love doing that. I did some yoga today. I'm trying to get into a consistent routine where I'm doing yoga and just dance, like on alternating days. How's your weekend been, Alec? Guys, can I just say as well while I'm stretching, thank you to all of you for choosing to spend your evening with me. I really appreciate it and it really means a lot. There's quite a lot of you here tonight, so I really do appreciate it. I did some yoga today. No, some yoga. I want to get them just dances or something. What console do you have, Rasky? I don't know if they're on your console that you have. Was it a Greek yogurt? Greek yoga. It was Greek yoga. Thank you for the stretch break. I really appreciate that. I really needed it. Thank you. I'm feeling really tight in my shoulders and my neck recently, so thank you. PC and PS4, yeah, I don't think there are just dances. That's annoying because they're really good and I think you'd really enjoy it. It was actually. Yo! I love Greek yogurt. It's amazing. Awesome art. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do commission work as well, so if you ever need anything, hit me up. Hit me up. But thank you, that means a lot. Thank you. I've actually just sketched out a commission for someone who has asked me to do 2 emotes, so that's very exciting. Who is this? Who is this? It's Izzy. She covered in with a raid. Yo, let's get some of those sour pleasers and cat jams, boys. Izzy, how are you? How's your weekend been? You were running Tomb Raider 3, I think. How was it going? How did it go? Welcome people who's come from Izzy's stream. Come on in. I am Kitty. I'm playing a bit of Haunting Ground, which I know if you're a fan of Izzy, you've seen this game before. So come on in, and tell me about your weekend. Yo, you made the art. Yeah, I did make the art. I have an Instagram page. Is that Huey or the lady coming?
Come on.
I have an Instagram page. I think I set up the thingy. If you put in ! commission, it will take you there to some examples of stuff I do. Yo, Izzy, how are you? Look at the cat jams. I friggin' love it. Ratatare. That's really hard to say. Ratatare. Yes, Tomb Raider 3 still rusty, but getting there. You're gonna do brilliantly. I believe. We are currently trying to solve a puzzle right now. Huey, what? Tomb Raider 3 is the best Tomb Raider. Oh, controversial, but I can see why you say that. Absolutely see why you say that. I am incomplete. I am incomplete. I love the way she's like, miss, as well. Just so casually. Miss. Okay. Okay. 3 spiritual substances. The thing said 3 truths as well, so there is a thingy of 3 here. Let's think outside the box, shall we? If we were to highlight the ones from in here, Morgie, to answer your question, it would be Y. So going down, it would be the 3rd column from the right, and it would be YHIDAUI. And then 1, 4 up would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then fad. and then fard. So, I mean, we could put those words in. Fard, bird. I should have been back at work today. The shop's been closed for about 4 weeks now due to technical issues. We thought all was fine, but we got a phone call as I was getting ready telling me not to bother, as we still can't open. I went to the seaside instead. Yes, what seaside did you go to? I'm kind of glad that you don't have to go back to work. That's amazing. Miss Fiona? Nope. No. Yeah. There are 3 fat lies in this square. Yes. I'm thinking maybe there are some lies and some truths, and we need to find the truths. My papa's first day at the beach. I bet you got some pictures, didn't you? Fart. Gotta be third 100%. 100% third, or we riot. I mean, could. So let's take the word star, for example. It was 3 and 4, but there is no 3 around the outside. So, but maybe, what does 3 and 4 add up to? 7. In gold mines on the UK East Coast, it was darn cold, but managed to still get a sunburn. Only in the UK can it be freezing and you still get a sunburn. Like, what is going on? But I hope you had a really good time. Did you get fish and chips or an ice cream, even if it was cold? 7. Maybe you have to do. I don't know. Oh my gosh, maths puzzles and me just don't gel. Are you from the UK? Who, me? Yeah, I'm from the UK. I am. Are you Norwegian? Not many places open, but had a hot hunter's chicken baguette. Yum, yum. That sounds lovely. Did Papa enjoy it? This is this game's really upped the puzzles and things, hasn't it, guys? Unless I'm just being really blind and it's completely obvious, but I'm just oblivious. It's like a zombie moan in the background. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil. She had so much fun. She didn't like the sea though. It kept coming to get her. Oh my gosh, protect her. Protect her. Aw. She might like it if it was a bit warmer as well. Gosh, I couldn't imagine anything worse than getting in the sea in this weather. For freezing. At least she's been introduced to it as well. Maybe next time she'll be even more brave and get straight in. Norwegian, maybe I am. Maybe. I don't know what gave it away. It was just a lucky guess. Absolutely lucky guess. The only word I've seen so far is salt and mercury. Now, salt and mercury are substances, but are they spiritual substances? Salt, I suppose you could argue, is spiritual because salt is used a lot in like you know, like TV programs, you know, when they're trying to keep away evil spirits, like it's used a lot. Yeah, it kind of looked bad because we kept running away from it. Way too cold to go in. Absolutely way too cold. But it was, I bet it was really nice. I bet it was lovely to go, and I've missed the seaside a lot. If I could choose somewhere to live, guys, it would be the seaside. It's been my dream all of my life. All of my life to move to the coast. I wonder how. The puzzle is salt. Isn't cadmium a thing? It is. I see. Is it actually X? Because I didn't know that. So could it be? So what is cadmium? That's really hard to say, by the way. Cadmium. Is it a substance? Is it a spiritual substance? It's a metallic element. Mercury is a metallic element as well, isn't it? If you'd watched Bob Ross, you'd know. I love Bob Ross. Oh yeah, sulfur. Yeah, it's hard. There are other words in there, so do we just have to find 3 elements now in this block, do we think? I don't think it's that easy, because I think there's more that we haven't even seen yet. No, it's the numbers near. Yeah, Jungle, I have looked at the numbers, but I'm not seeing any. I mean, my brain probably isn't working because numbers and me don't see it, but I'm probably missing the connection between the numbers. But I have seen the numbers and I know they're there. I'm just trying to work out what the connection is. Saltine, I thought saltine could be, yeah. Xenon is also, yeah, so there's loads in there. Trachea. There's loads in there. So I don't think it's just a case of that. See, what's confused me, right, is... So take the word moonlit, for example, right? The M was in the columns 1 and 7. Now on here there is a column that is 1 and 7, which leads us to Mercury. The O was a 1 and a 7. There is another 1 and a 7, which again leads us to Mercury. The O... the next O was a 1 and a 7, which again leads us to the word Mercury, right? See the 7 on the left? Can you see it? Yes. And the 1 at the top. So that's 3 letters in Mercury, the U-R-Y, which correlates with the moon. No, the moo. But then the N was a 3 and a 7, but there is no 3 on this chart. Which is why I'm confused. But then, if you skip the N and you move on to the L, there's an 11 and a 7, and there is an 11 and a 7, which again takes us to the M of Mercury. The I of moonlit is an 11 and a 7, which again takes us to the E of Mercury. And then the T is another 11 and a 7, which takes us to the C in Mercury, which leaves us with the R. Do you see what happened there? Brain is overclocking. Did that any of what I just said make sense to people? Was that just like, what the fuck did you just say to me? We missed that. And we got the M, the E, and the C. No. Okay, fab. Okay, so Rasky, did you see the other chart? The word sun? Oh, what if? Should we put Mercury in one of the stone things to see if the dragon eats it? It seems to be pointing at Mercury, as you said, for one of them. That's true. But if we're following that, we could try that, Morgie, to see if we're on the right track, to see if that's actually how you solve it. That's a really good idea, because at the moment we have M-E-C-U-R-Y, but we don't have the R. M-E-C. No, M-E-R. M-E-R-C-U-R-Y. Mercury. Hard plus my brain equals brain dead. Oh, this is hard. Which one of the elements are in your bag? We have magnesium. What other things do we have in our bag of tricks, guys? Okay, so then, but then if you look at the word sun, it was 3 and 4. So in one column it was 3 and the next column it was 4. Now this is where we're thrown off completely, because unfortunately we have a 4 in this column but no 3. So again, our theory is completely thrown off there, so I don't think that's what it is. We have essential oils, exactly. We have lavender, and we have other things. What is the correlation with the numbers at the top? So sun doesn't work because all of sun had a 3 in it, and there are no numbers around the edge that are a 3. So that, how we got Mercury, I don't think is the right way of thinking about this one. Because then star has a 3 and a 4, an 11 and a 4, an 11 and a 4. Can we make 11 and 4? Yes, we can. We have 3 of those as well, which leads us to salt, because look, 4 and 11 could give us this S. 4 and 11 again could give us the A. 4 and 11 again could give us the L. And then 3 and 4, how did they get the salt? Oh, no, the missing letter. Okay, so it seems like the other one had a missing letter, which was R. Wasn't it? MERQURY, yes. This has a missing letter, which is T. But then sun is just, I don't know how you would get 3 and 4, 3 and 1 and 3 and 7, because there is not a 3 around the edge. 11. Yes, there is 11. I'm going to try salt and mercury, and I'm going to try. We have saved it, so if we mess it up, it's okay. I'll just reload the save. But I'm going to see if, because I actually want to see if you put this in the dragon's. Fuck's sake. Yes, sulfur is to do with the elements as well. The spiritual as well. Yes, you're right. They say that you can smell sulfur. You are absolutely 100% right about that. Did I spell mercury right? Let's go see if we can feed it to them. If not, I'll reload the save. It's actually very similar to a type of crossword puzzle, so I've figured it out. Rasky, I'm sure you have. I hope the dragon eats it, I really do. Me too. Oh, okay. We're on the right track. He ate it. But how would we put it in the top one's mouth? Let's just answer the question, introduce the question though. How do we put it in the top one's mouth? Yeah, Rasky, don't be a bitch. It's okay, it's not like it makes me feel absolutely fucking awful or anything when people solve it before me, don't worry. M-E-R-Q-3 S-A-L-T. If these were to cross over in the same pattern, Mercury as the one in the other room, salt would have to go down. Oh, I just did an S that looks like a 5. Excellent. Which means there would be a letter in the middle. And it would be S something C. Throw Huey. Yeah, Huey, give us a leg up, pal. Like, how the heck are we going to get up there? The answer is 69. Huey, you are the last element. Bye, sir. It's where we part ways. Huey is your friend. He is. Yo, yeet that dog. How the heck are we going to get up there? I don't know how we're going to get up there. Huey, find a ladder, do some work. Yeah, do something, Huey, please. Okay, if we... So, I mean, if Mercury and Salt are correct, if you were to put them in the same formation as the highlighted red in the other room, Mercury would go on the right, Salt would go on the left, which means the middle across word would be S something C. So what would that middle letter be to make a spiritual substance? The AI is pretty clever in this game. Oh. Haha.
Huey!
Oh, I just got bitch slapped. How rude. She revealed us. Huey! Huey! She gave us 5 minutes apiece. We can't fool her. Shrek was non-stop. You are right about that. She's obviously got other things she needs to get on with. Guys, any idea how we're going to get up to the top? I'm stuck on a wing. Okay, well I'm just gonna leave you. She came back! She's slower! Yo. Oh yes, Huey, get her. Okay, what would... S something C. Maybe she just wants to give us a boost. Oh, we should ask her. I think I remember if you want me to tell you. Ah, it's alright. I'm sure I'll somehow figure it out. Hopefully. S something C, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I'm right. I don't think this is right because is that a some sort of element? There's also Xenon is nobody pointed that out. I think Brasky did. The only S I see is next to a C is salt. That's true. Oh no, wait, there's one in the sulfur as well. Oh, next to a C. Oh yeah, that's true. It has to be next to it. But it would be S something in the middle and then C. If it was to be like the same formation as the cross, as the way it was in there and it was a cross. S something C. Yeah, I see the C you're talking about. I don't think it's right. Perhaps I'm missing something. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you were legit asking. I always like to make sure. Oh no, it's okay. I know I ask myself questions and I talk to you guys, and sometimes it's not always obvious. So no, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry. It's me being confusing. I sort of talk out loud, you know. Salt and Mercury have numbers near. Yes, they do. They gave us a word search without clues. How rude. I know. We need our, even a cryptic hint would be brilliant. It is something to do with the numbers on the outside because her comments said to herself, these numbers must mean something, you know. Oh my gosh. Mistake coming in with a gifted sub to Izzy. Yo, thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your subscription. Enjoy your ad-free viewing as well. That's very kind of you, Mistake. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do you see how many subs you have gifted to this channel, Mistake? Stop! Stop! 43 subscriptions gifted in this channel. Oh my god. Can we get some love for Mistake in the chat? Thank you very much. And also Izzy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Mistake! Stop! That's 44! Mistake, stop! Mistake, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to Norwegian as well. Norwegian, what a warm welcome you've got this evening. Thank you very much, Mistake. Norwegian, enjoy your emotes. She's a simp. Mistake, stop! What? Oh my god, look at this one. I'm a Yeti. Mistake, stop! Stop it! She is on 45 subscriptions gifted to this channel. Guys, that is a big achievement. Can we give Mistake some friggin' love? Can we give us some love right now? Thank you, Mistake, for gifting 3 subscriptions this evening and 45 overall to the channel. That is insane. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. You've been very supportive to this channel since I got to know you, so thank you ever so much. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. Guys, if you got gifted a subscription, Alec, Izzy, Norwegian, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. We do have a Discord, and you will now get, if your Discord and Twitch channel are linked, you will get a sub role in the chat as well, and you can use the emotes over there as well. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Biker Queen, oh my god, that's better. I have a nice even number, but 45 isn't an even number, is it? Oh, you were even before. Squarehead ass bitch. I was like a Yeti. What an amazing friend you've got there, Kitty. She's brilliant. She's very lovely. And, well, do you know what? It's not about if you can gift and things like that. That doesn't make you, like, I mean, it makes you very generous. But the fact that you guys hang out with me and give me your time is, you know, all I ask for. Mistake just, is just very generous with her subscription she gives out, so thank you very much. But obviously, you know, you guys spending time with me and hanging out is all I ask for, because it's really fun to have have you guys to chill with me and like experience puzzles like this. Thank you for contributing. Yeah, guys, we are trying to hit a goal for Tomb Raider 2013. We're trying to hit that. I just have little self-control and a lot of love. You certainly do. I will not disagree with a single part of that sentence mistake. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You have that golden present with pride. Thank you. Wow, well, I wasn't expecting that. Mistake's got a whole lot of love to give. I know, well, we've had a lot of love this evening. There was not only are all of you guys here, we had a raid earlier. We had an anonymous cheerer coming in with 100 bits, my goodness. We had Jungle resubscribing, and now 3 gifts, my goodness. My goodness. A lot of thirst, a lot of love to give. Oh, you'd like to teach me a phrase? Oh, amazing. It's... Okay, I'm gonna butcher it, but... Fjordan har du det idag? How are you today? Did I say it okay? You are right, X. A lot of thirst. Thirst. Okay. I just can't believe how generous you are all being this evening. It touches my heart. Haha, yeah, it was okay. I think people would understand. Okay, thank God. Thank you for teaching me. I really appreciate that. Fjordan har du det idag? Fjordan har... I think you nailed it if you said it faster. Okay, I'll try it. Fjordan har du det idag? I think you nailed it if you said it faster. Okay, let's see if I did it that time. That's a pretty cool idea for a point redeem. I think it's, yeah, I've been taught like really cool like phrases as well, and it's really nice because then I can like learn them and I can greet people in their language when they come in, which is really nice. I learned "Wie geht's dir" if someone comes in and says they're German. There we go. Yay, I did it. When I teach you a foreign phrase, you have to Google translate it to make sure it's not rude. True. Yes, Alec, get it. Get it. Well, thank you for teaching me Norwegian. I appreciate that. Tongue twister challenge. Give me a tongue twister then. Okay. Gosh, a lot of events. Rats, I like rats. Rubber rats in a rubber room. Rats, I like rats. Rubber rats in a rubber room. Rats, I like rats. Rats. Oh, well, do I have to say it with a question mark? Rats, I like rats. Rubber rats in a rubber room. Rats, I like rats. Rubber rats in a rubber room. Rats, I like rats. Rubber rats in a rubber room. Rats, I like rats. Yeah. Nice, nailed it. I was waiting for the confirmation that I wasn't saying it wrong. Okay. 3 and 4, 3 and 1, and 3 and 7. 3 and 1, 3 and 4, and 3 and 7. Oh. I don't know. I think I'm well and truly stuck. I think I'm gonna go and read some bits and bobs again, maybe. Like in the other rooms. I used to be awful at that one. It's a tough one. I had to really think about it before I said it. I love you guys getting me to like do things to keep my brain nice and active. The right path leads to the truth, while the left path leads to deception. When the shroud of deception is lifted, the fog will fade, and the hidden path will make itself known. O ye faithful flock, right these wrongs. If 3 truths exist, it must be so that 3 lies. See, another thing that is talking about 3, you know. Is that another star sign on the front there? nice and steady. What, when it comes to tongue twisters? Yeah, they are difficult. You've just got to like practice it slow, like you say, and then once you've got it slow, you can just slowly start to speed it up. But you gotta speed it up. Also, as a drama teacher, I am often having to... That light wasn't on before, was it? Or was it? I am also often having to do tongue twisters. So, oh, she smashed it. Oh, she smashes the mirrors, guys. So, because we have a film reel that we can, I'm here.
Huey.
Let's get our thingy back. As a brackets drama teacher, that's true. I am a brackets drama teacher. I have to do tongue twisters quite a lot with the kids, so if I can't do them, there's no hope. Do you see how it's 3 and 4, and then 3 and 1, and 3 and 7 to make sun? But there is no 3 on the other one. Oh my god, Jungle coming in with the tongue twister challenge. T800 throat throbs and thumps and throbs. Ted through Fred 33 feet throws 3 thick things 3 free through trains tracky tractor trailer trucks. T800 throat throbs and thumps and throbs. Ted through Fred 33 feet 3 throws 3 thick things 3 free through trains tacky tractor trailer trucks. That was like 7 tongue twisters in one there. Thanks for that, Jungle. We believe in you. I believe we will get it. I believe we'll solve the puzzle. I believe. Sort of. I don't know. The thing is what worries me now is if we solve this, how am I gonna get the slot thing in its mouth? Because it's high up, so I don't know. Huey, I'm in here, gorgeous.
Come on. Come on. Huey.
There is no... Oh, there is no 3, but there is a 6, so what if you... Fur. Could it be fur? No, that doesn't even make sense. Because you can't make that in the crossword. And is it a spiritual substance? I don't know. You'll figure it out. I hope so. What if it isn't salt? I don't know, because look, okay, let me just, if we get it wrong, we get it wrong. I don't care, but I'm just curious what happens if you have furs. She got an apple bottom jeans, Boots with the furs. Which ones did you use so far? Salt and mercury we have put in the snake's mouth. I just want to see what happens if I go in the room with, like... Come
Huey.
on, Huey.
Huey.
Tongue twister challenge. 3 witches watch 3 watches. Which watches which swatch watch. 3 witches watch 3 swatch watches. Which watches which swatch watch. 3 witches watch 3 swatch watches. Which watches which swatch watch. That one's hard. That was a good one. The dragon just blows up. The whole club was looking at her. My mum.
Huey.
Okay, my mum loves that song. Isn't that really funny? She's got them apple bottom jeans.
Come on.
Boots with the fur, Alec.
Come on.
Omega lol. She loves it. She loves it. It's on her her Spotify playlist and everything.
Huey.
Yuri, we fucking hurry up, cause I ain't got fucking time for this. I've got to end stream in a minute, for fuck's sake. Come on.
Come on.
Yes, you.
Come on.
Come on.
Huey.
It is. I mean,
Huey.
it's a good song. You, me. Ah. Okay, it's gonna be wrong, but it's okay. We'll just. Oh, she like launches it. Yeet. Does she yeet it, guys? If she yeets it, we need a yeet in the chat.
Huey.
Whoa! Whoa! Yo! It doesn't want fur. Ah, so the other two must be correct. Okay, that is interesting. Gonna yeet Huey. Huey, yeet. Mad skills. Huey is a friggin' pro. Okay, so if the snake mouth closed with mercury and salt, we are obviously on the right track, and that means we are limited to what the middle word must be, because we know the first letter is S and we know the last letter must be R. So, what element of the earth is spiritual and only has 3 letters? Now I wonder if, I mean there's no 3 but there is a 6. So maybe you take away 3 letters from the ones that are there. What would that do if I did that? That would give me 3 and 4. L, take away 3 letters would be... Oh my god. I can't do the alphabet backwards. Just brainstorming here, guys, of course. G-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z. Do you know, I heard something a little while ago about the alphabet, that really there is no reason why you should learn the alphabet in order. There is no real reason why you should do that. There is no like reason in life to know the alphabet in that particular order. And I was like, oh yeah, that's true. Unless you get pulled over for drunk driving, I suppose. I knew you'd get it. I was kicking myself with that and ended up spamming action in the tantrum, which is, oh really? Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's quite like out of nowhere that you would use it. Yeah, it's true. Did you guys know that Huey is a dog? Oh, yo. Well, it helps with sorting stuff in lists. I suppose, like the dictionary, I suppose. Actually, that's true. In Norway, we also have... Oh, I don't know how you pronounce those letters. How do you pronounce those? If you know the order, you can maneuver the phone book easily. Yeah, true, for ordering. That's true. X has debunked the theory. We can all go back to living again. 1, 2, 3, I. Interesting. That's an R. Will this one be an S? 1, 2, 3. No, it isn't. Oh. It needs an S. Ah! Make it make sense. Just as the little girl singing out the alphabet with Kermit the Frog, that is the cutest video I've ever seen, and it makes me want to cry. It makes me so happy. Sure, we could have a different order, but settling on one standardized order eventually is only beneficial. X, you've debunked the theory, to be honest, with the the dictionary and the phone book alone. So you've done it. Kitty, what are the 2 words you have found? I have found salt and mercury, and the snakes close their mouths, so they obviously like that thing. So we're just looking for a word right now that has 3 letters, starts with an S and ends in an... Am I getting that right? Am I spelling mercury right? Hang on. M-E-R-Q. Oh, it's there, isn't it? M-E-R-C-U R-C-U-R-Y. I just want to make sure I'm spelling that right, obviously. M-E-R-C-U-R. M-E-R-C-U-R-Y. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I've fucked this up. Because I didn't draw out the grid properly in... It's a C. Shit. I'm such an idiot. I don't think I lined it up right. I need a new bit of paper because I don't have the space to do this. It is a C. Fuck. M-E-R-C-U-R-Y. This one I drew lines, the other one I didn't. It's not an R at the end, it's a C. So it's S something C. Right? T M-E-R-C-U-R-Y. T-L-A-S. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hang on a second. I'm friggin' confused. I need to go back to the other one. What have I done? It's all gone wrong. It's like a sheep scream without... so like, ah. When Kermit leaves the girl... I know. It's so cute. I love her. She's so cute. What a little cutie. What hints you're looking at for it? It's been quite a while. I don't recall. This one over here. And the other one. Yeah, kind of. Ah. Ah. Is it like that? Ah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's C. It's S something C. So we need to find out the 3 and the 1 in the middle and what letter that is. So it begins with an S, ends with a C. What word could that be as a substance? That's if it's following the crossword rules. of course. It would have to start with an S. Basically, I didn't draw the grid properly on my piece of paper, unfortunately, and I lined it up with the R at the end, but it's not R. It is indeed a C. What would be a substance, a spiritual substance, and start with an S? It would help if we could understand the code. This is obviously where the thing comes from, because there is a 6 but not a 3. There is a 6 but not a 3. What does that mean? That means it's double. It's double. It's double. 3 is double 6. What would that mean if it correlated with the internet? Sorry, the alphabet. My brain's not working. What would that mean if it correlated with the alphabet? It would mean it would be... Okay. Let's think. 3 and 4. 3 and 4, which would be 6 and 4. 6 and 4 brings us to L. 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12. Half of... If L was a number, it would be 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Half of that would be 1. I don't think this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not right. Yeah, kind of, but close. Yeah, I think it's something to do with this 6 and 3, surely. Solution is deeper, simply. Is this a word search? Hi, she's not controlling, how are you? Kind of, it's like a demon word search, I would say. We have found 2 of the words. We have found mercury, and we have found out that the other word is salt. Now, both of these words line up like this. They are down words. And the word we are trying to find out is a spiritual substance, and it begins with an S and ends with a C. Sack. Sock. Sick. Sec. There's only certain words it could be. Sink. It's a 3-letter word. We just finished work. It was nice to be back in person. Oh, I'm glad. It was good. Good. Well, welcome home. Pull up a chair. I'm running out of time to solve this, ladies and gentlemen. Suck. Yes, I did notice that suck could have been one. Kitty needs to do a 24-hour stream now until we solve this. Guys, I don't think I could actually survive a 24-hour stream, you know. I can't believe Capcom has gone so far with enigmatic puzzles. The thing is if I was clever, I'd be able to work out what the correlation is between 3, like why there is no 3 on this board. If I was clever. Maybe we'll have to discuss this with the house squad again. Do you have cats? I have one cat and he's my baby boy. He's called Binks. He's not around. I can't show you him. We might have to discuss it with the house squad. It seems simple because we've got salt and mercury, which gives us, it's just one letter we're looking for, but I'm trying to work out how having 3 and 4 would lead us to the other 2 letters anyway. How would 3 and 4 lead us to S? Let's think. There is an S in the 4 and 11 box, and there is also an S in the 4 and 6 box. Don't know. I don't know. What's his name? Binks, spelled B-Y-N-X. How are the numbers working? Well, basically, I'll show you the other thing. Sorry, Danielle, excuse
Come
us.
on.
Nope, wrong way. Oh my goodness. I'm getting lost. Yeah, he's gorgeous. He's 9. But he's still a little baby to me. He will never not be my baby. Mercury and salt have been found. They are 100% correct. Yeah, we know they're correct because the snake closed their mouth, and we had a cutscene that shows if it's not correct, they don't close their mouth. So, we have this formation here, and each one correlates with the number. Interestingly though, R and T did not seem to correlate because they were 3. 3 seems to be the problem here. Because there is no 3 on the other one, there's only a 6. How did we get... Wait a second. Wait a second. Hang on. Give me a sec, guys. Hang on. I might have had a brainwave. Hang on. They're the same letters. How does that make sense in a crossword? They have to be the same. Ah! 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 It would make sense if salt was backwards. S-A... Oh! Okay, hang on. Right, calm down, everybody. Chill out. Guys, can you chill out? My god, everyone's panicking. And then if Mercury was... Right, guys, I just need you to relax, please. I feel like you're all getting way too excited here. Can you chill? For goodness sake. It was not. It was a C, which is correct, because if salt went that way, that went that way. So no, it is not that. M-E-Q-C, sorry, M-E-R M-E-R-C U-R-Y. That would always be the same. I wish you guys could see my bit of paper. An epiphany! We're hanging on. I also have a cat. She's like 16 or 17. Oh my god, I'd love to see your pictures of them. Oh. Kitty, you also have a dog. Can't have favourites. Yes, I do have a dog as well. But Binks is mine. He's my little baby. I'm scared. Give us some space. I need room. I need room. So if I did MERCURY, it would always be a C. So that would be a T. Okay, lovely. So the N and the S. S always is a T. The S is always a T. The S is always a T. So that would begin with a T. C. No, it would always be a C. It would always be a C. Okay, so okay, I think, guys, I think salt is written upside down in the next one. Like it goes up. So it might begin with a T and end with a C. What's a substance that begins with a T and ends with a C? Because whether you write mercury upside down, like going like in that direction or that direction, mercury always has the C where it is. MERCURY, MERCURY, MEC. Oh my god, why can't I spell mercury properly? MERCURY. MERC. Yeah, C always, so it's always going to end in a C. But if salt is written not like this, SALT, but instead is written SALT, that means that our word begins with a T now. But what word begins with a T and ends with a C and is a substance of a spiritual substance? I really want to solve this, but I have to end. Oh my god, I'm going on so late. Guys, I'm really into this. Guys, can I just get partnered just for tonight, just so that I can like skip work tomorrow? Twitch, can you like hook me up? I've just got to solve this puzzle like really quick. Just so that I can ring in sick tomorrow and just say that I can't make it. I'm a partner on Twitch just for the evening. I'll be back on the next day. Okay. 3 and 7 make a C. How does that work? 3 and 7. Show me the C's. 3 and 7. 7. How are we getting these C's and T's though? It's nothing to do with the 6. Maybe the 6 is a red herring. Trying to Google some elements. Oh, thanks, Morgie. We must persevere. Never turn up again. Yeah, I can't make it. I have a word puzzle. Exactly. I'm a partner now. Give me give me my P45 just for today. Thanks, manager. Super preach. Unfortunately, guys, I don't think we're going to be able to solve it tonight. Tack. Is blue tack a spiritual substance? Tuck. Tech. Talk. Just one. And if anything X, it's just one letter we need. Yes, I think we're going to have to come back for tick and tack, maybe. TikTok. Why not? I think we might have to sleep on this and come back Wednesday. I think you're right. What about the gunk that's stuck on blue tack? Definitely spiritual. Yeah, we have... It's either a word that is S missing letter C or T missing letter C, and it is a spiritual substance. So you guys can think about that over this time. Guys, I am going to save it very quickly. quickly. Bear with me. Let me just quickly go and save it. Hello, Huey. Nice of you to join me. People who might be new, my schedule is on Mondays. I'm not going to save over my old save though. We're going to be very careful here. My schedules is Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I start at 7 p.m. UK time. If you look at my schedule tab down below, it should tell you in your own time zone what time that is for you, so be sure to check that out. If you're not following, be sure to hit that follow button, because it would be lovely to have you as part of the family. I've had lots of fun this evening, thank you so much, and my god, the support tonight has been crazy. You guys have been so generous this evening. Can we talk? Can we talk? We had an anonymous cheer 100 bits, which was incredible on its own. We had Izzy coming in with the raid. Thank you so much. And if you're not already following Izzy, be sure to go and check Izzy out, because she's a fantastic streamer. She's currently running Tomb Raider 3, practicing all the secrets and the things. Mistake gifting 3 subscriptions as well. Guys, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. I have a hair in my mouth. Yum. Wait, I got it. Great stream, Kitty. And guys, thank you for being here and just making the experience so fun. Like, I just love playing games and chatting with you guys, so the fact that you guys come and hang out with me and decided to spend your evening with me was really special, so thank you guys. I really super duper appreciate it. Thank you very much. Great stream. Loves and hugs to you always. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I don't think anyone I know is live at the moment, which is a real shame, because I would love to send the love somewhere. Actually, saying that, guys,